I want to show you today how you can gain true self-confidence. I know a lot of people tell you about how to build self-confidence. There's one way. There's one thing that you must do, and we're going to cover that in this video. But before we can do that, the first thing you need to understand is what is confidence in general, and then we can say what is self-confidence. So the short version of this is that confidence is knowing the possible outcomes of the situation and knowing that no matter what happens, you're going to be okay. Now, this applies contextually. So what I mean by this is confidence, it's not universal. You can be confident in one thing, but not confident in other things. So for example, let's say you're a really good chess player. You know what your opponents can do in chess. You know the possible outcomes. You don't always know that you're going to win, because confidence is not about winning, but you know that whatever happens, that you can handle that situation, you're going to be okay. That it just means that you have a reliance, that you understand the possible outcomes, and that you're okay with those things. It's that you don't have this unknown element anymore. When we have a large unknown, that's where we don't have confidence. And so the longer that we are exposed to things, the more that we do something, the more that we gain confidence in that. And we do gain skill as well, hopefully, but confidence and skill are not necessarily the same thing. And that's confidence in general. So you could be confident in chess, like I said, you could be confident in talking to people, but it doesn't mean that you're self-confident. Now, self-confidence is literally applying the contextual view of confidence to your life. And if you are confident in life, you're self-confident. How do you become confident in life? Well, we're going to get into that, but the basics of it is that you gain confidence in a lot of things. You experience a lot of things. You go through a lot of things, and then you understand that no matter what happens, you're going to be okay. And by achieving a lot of things and having a lot of domains where you faced unknowns and have been able to become self-reliant, along with some self-esteem, you become self-confident. That is the key to it. So how do you build self-confidence? That's the big question. The true way to build self-confidence is through repetition. There is no other way to build confidence besides repetition. Why? Because of what we just said. We just said that confidence is knowing the possible outcomes of something and knowing that you're going to be okay. Now, the only way that you can do that is through some amount of experience. Repetitions, as Arnold Schwarzenegger would say. You have to keep on doing something over and over again. And as you continue to do that thing, you will not be able to help but gain confidence. As long as there's enough challenge element, as long as you're actually expanding those horizons. Because you will gain confidence in whatever it is that you're doing over time as you learn the outcomes and you learn that you're okay from whatever the outcome comes. You will build confidence. But if you really want to build confidence and self-confidence, you have to have a lot of repetition of doing the things that you want to gain that confidence in. And then the more that you apply that in various domains, the more that you're going to build a generalized self-confidence in life itself. Now, there's something that is a prerequisite for building self-confidence, which is that you must have some degree of self-esteem. Because self-esteem and self-confidence, they're sort of limiting factors to each other. But more importantly for this discussion, in order to build self-confidence, you're going to need to have self-esteem, because you won't be able to actually believe that you're capable and that you're going to be okay if you don't have the esteem initially to venture out into the unknown. And so how do you build self-esteem? We do this through a lot of things. Going to the gym, lifting weights, becoming more strong, and doing hard things can build up your self-esteem because you are of a higher quality. If you have a really good physique, if you've built something, if you have good clothes, if you dress well, these are the kind of the external factors, or you've accomplished a lot of things. You've made a lot of money. You've had successful businesses. Those things can build up your esteem because you know what your estimation of yourself is. You have a high estimation of yourself. That is what it is to have high self-esteem. It's not the same as self-confidence. And so we want to build up our self-esteem first, and then we can go and do things, do exercises, do things that are going to build up self-confidence. Now, I tried to make this video as brief as possible so that you could start working on this today, and I've got the way to work on this if you are interested in really building your self-confidence. If you're not, that's fine. Turn off the video. Don't pay attention to what I'm going to say next. But if you are interested in truly building your self-confidence, I put together a complete 12-week system that is going to step-by-step guide you through this, that has all the elements that I've just talked about here. All right? I just want to show you this real quick. So You can take a look at the page here. I'll put a link down below if you want to kind of read through all this. But I just want to show you what is in this self-confidence system. It's a 12-week self-confidence system, and you cannot fail at this. I promise you. 3 months of self-confidence group coaching. So you get a group coaching call once a month that you can join and ask any kind of questions. That's a pretty high value for that. A masterclass on self-confidence, going into what I just talked about in this video, but a lot more detail with some Q&A here to really figure out those points of what it is and the ways to gain self-confidence. Some things that I didn't cover here about how practice, what happens if you can actually go out and do the thing, right? Audio affirmations you can listen to every single day, and repeating something over and over again. Remember, repetition is key. These are some powerful audio affirmations that you can go over, all right, and read through as well. But I've created an audio version for you to make it super easy so you can do this every day. Be Confident Around Women video course with exercises. They're going to challenge you, but they're super, super fun. And there's a ton of content in here about how to actually be confident. And you can apply this, even if it's not women, to just talking to people in general and getting over your social anxiety. And then I created this self-confidence workout program. It's my workout program. It's the best thing I know to build a really good physique. It's real simple as well. It's a full body workout program. I show exactly how to do it. I've got exercise in there. You can see my transformation that I have made, and a lot of people that are in the Bulldog Mindset membership that have been able to do that as well. Some self-confidence visualization exercises. There's a document, you can read through them, or you can listen to the audio. I recorded all the audio for you, so you can just listen to this and do these visualization exercises. It's been proven scientifically that doing these things can actually help you to change and to actually transform yourself just from visualizing, but you have to do it right. A self-confidence style guide, a style guide that I put together from one of the expert image consultants that I hired for myself for wardrobe and for a lot of my coaching clients. So the whole thing here, again, it's a huge value, but you can check it out, and all of this you get for $297. So ridiculous deal. Again, you can click down below if you want to get in on that. But yeah, if you want to build up your self-confidence, you need something. So I put together a system. I try to incorporate everything that I know about building self-confidence, because that's a lot of what I do with the coaching. So go click the link down below if you're interested and check it out. And it's going to be something that you're going to be glad that you did, because I promise you, if you're struggling with self-confidence, I did for such a long time. I didn't have any help. I didn't have anyone putting together a system telling me exactly what to do. I put it out here for you. So go check it out and let me know what you think of it. Take care.